So now we look at the advantages of the last in, first out. So we start with number one. We start off with number one, that materials are issued to the production. Materials are issued to the production at the latest price paid. Materials are issued to the production at the latest price paid. At the latest price paid. And therefore it takes into consideration, the current economic factors. It takes into consideration the current economic factors affecting the production. It takes into consideration the current economic factors affecting the production. The number two is that it does not lead into unrealized profit. It does not lead into unrealized profit. It does not lead into unrealized profit or loss. Unrealized profit or loss. Unrealized profit or loss. Since materials are issued. Since materials are issued at the actual costs. Since materials are issued at the actual cost. At the actual cost in which they were acquired. Materials are issued at the actual cost in which they were acquired. And finally, number three is that the method is simple and easy to operate. The method is simple and easy to operate. It is simple and easy to operate. So we can also now have disadvantages of the LIFO. We can also have disadvantages of the LIFO. So among the disadvantages for the LIFO, number one is that the method is not realistic. The method is not realistic. The method is not realistic as it does not follow the physical flow of the materials. The method is not realistic as it does not follow the physical flow of the materials. It does not follow the physical flow of the materials. Number two is that the closing stock is valued at the previous price. The closing stock is valued at the previous price, and it does not present the current economic value. It does not present the current economic value of the stock in the market. It does not present the current economic value of the stock in the market. Does not present the current economic value of the stock in the market. The next one is that the method is cumbersome when the prices are subject to frequent fluctuations. The method is cumbersome when the prices are subject to frequent fluctuations. The method is cumbersome when the prices are subject to frequent fluctuations. The method is cumbersome when prices are subject to frequent fluctuations. So that is now all about the last in, first out. So we go now to the method number three, weighted average method. We now go to the method number three, which is supposed to be the weighted average method. we go to the method number 3 as the weighted average method. So under the weighted average method, we can note that this method gives consideration to the total quality of materials. It gives consideration to the total quality of the materials. It gives consideration to the total quality of materials. Total quality of the materials in the store. The total quality of the materials in the store. When calculating the average price. When calculating the average price. When calculating the average price. Then we continue by writing that the weighted average price is computed. The weighted average price is computed. The weighted average price is computed by dividing. It is computed by dividing the total cost of production in the store, by dividing the total cost of the materials in the store, by dividing the total cost of the materials in the store, total cost of the materials in the store, by the number of the units held in the store, by the number of the units held in the store, by the number of the units held in the store. Then we continue by noting that it is much better than the FIFO and the LIFO. It is much better than the LIFO and the FIFO. It is much better than the LIFO and the FIFO because it uses the average price. Because it uses the average price. Because it uses the average price. When valuing the stock. When valuing the stock. When valuing the stock. When valuing the stock. So let us now get some questions in your past papers that now will be able to use that method. So this one, we check the question for August 2022. August 2022. Question number 1. August 2022. Question number 1. August 2022. Question number 1. August 2022, question number 1. So, that's how you manage this. So we can now check through. I think it will be shared very soon. So the question we are checking is August 2022. There is a question number 1. When you check question 1, part A, they were asking you to explain the following terms as used in the inventory management system. So those terms we have discussed: perpetual inventory system and the periodic inventory system. So you just go through the notes, you will see that part. So we are now on the part B, where they say that the following information relate to the store receipts and issue of material R in the small manufacturing enterprise for the month of April 2022. So note number 1, opening inventory is given. Then they also gave you the issue, purchases, issue, returned to the stores, purchased, then returned to the supplier, then purchased, issued, purchased, issued. So it is the company's policy to use the weighted average method when valuing materials issued. So required, they wanted you to prepare the store's ledger card. They want ledger account using that method. So this is now how we shall prepare the store's ledger account. This is now our store's ledger account. The store's so where you will be having the debt, then purchases, then the sales, then also the balance. So you have the units, the cost per unit, then the value, units, cost per unit, and also the value. Then the balance, where we have the units, the cost per unit, and also the value. So we start off with the opening balance. It is on the first day. So on 1st of April. So the opening balance. 1st of April, there is the opening balance. So that opening balance is 4,000 units. It is 4,000 units. The price per unit is 1,000. So 100. So when we multiply, it should be able to give us which figure. So this one is 400,000. So that is now as per that particular basis. So we go to the next date of the operations. We go to the next date of the operation, which should be fourth. Which is supposed to be fourth. So fourth, what happened on fourth? So they are issued 3,000 units at 100. So this one should be 3,000. So the balance, you start by getting the units. So the units will be 1,000. It is 4,000 minus the 1,000. It is the 4,000 minus the 1,000. Then, when you are using the weighted average, you also get the balance for the value, whereby you subtract 300 from the 400, which will give us, yeah, so to get the average price, you take this divided by this. So by chance, it is the same, but assuming it was different, that is what we do. So this will be 100. So that should be able to give you. So we go to the next date of the transaction. The next date of the transaction on date 5th. So the next one. So on that 5th, they were able to purchase 9,000 units at a price of 120. So you multiply 120 by 9,000. So when it comes to the balances, this time there is no order of first in or last in. So just add them. So this one plus this will give me a total of the units 1,000. So it will give us 10,000. Then you also add this one, this one. So take this divided by this, give us now the average price. So you take this figure, divide by this to get the average price. 180. So that's now how to get the average price. That is now how to get the average price. So that is how you get the average price. So we go to the next step. The next step is what? 9. What happened on 9? That's 200 units. They are able to issue 3,000. 3,200. So these ones, you issue them at the cost per unit, which is 180. Issue them at that cost per unit, which is 180.
377, 600. 77, 600.
So when it comes to the balances, you subtract because you have issued. You subtract 3,200 from the 10,000. 68. Also subtract 377, 600 from 1180. 8. And also get the average. 118.
Yes.
And sometimes it changes, sometimes it remains the same. So to get this figure, simply take this amount divided by the units. That's how to get the average price. So we go to the next debt. The next debt is when? The next debt is meant to be. So 12, they say that returned to the store. Return to the store from the issue. So when they return to the store, they will treat them as purchases. We treat them as purchases. There were how many units?
2000.
But they had been issued on which they issued. So the price of the issue on the phone was 1 million. You see that? Yeah, we value them at the price at which they were issued before they were returned. So this one will be then when you add 6,800 plus 2,000. 8,000.
800.
Then also get now the cost per unit. So then you also add this one plus this. It will be 200 plus
10, 10, 0, 2,
10, 2, 400. Then take this right like that here. You get the average price.
13.9.
113.9. Yeah, online, I hope we are together up to that point. Those who are online, are we together up to that point? Yeah, so we now go to the next edge. We now go to the next edge. So the next debt was when?
15.
So 15, they did some purchases. So we go to the 15. So they were able to buy how many units?
4,800.
4,800. At what price?
190 per unit.
So multiplied by 130.
624,000.
Then you add 4,800 plus 8,800.
13,600.
Then also get the total amount.
1626, 400.
1626. 400. Get now the average price.
119.6.
So the next debt is when?
18.
So we go to debt 18. So what happened on debt 18th?
Return to supplier.
So we return to the supplier 400 units out of the quantity received on when? 5th. So when they return to the supplier, we should record it under like the issue. So they have said there are how many units?
400.
So the 400, they were received on 5th. So on 5th, they were valued at what price?
120.
So value them at 120.
48,000.
48,000. So we go to the balances where you subtract 13,600 minus 400.
That's 200.
13,200. Then you minus this from that to give us.
678, 400.
Right?
1578, 400.
So get the average price.
119.6.
119.6.
6.
We go to the next date. When is the next date?
25th.
So we go to 25th. So what happened on 25th?
Purchased 2,000 units.
So they were able to buy 2,000 units. $100. So when we multiply, what value do we come up with?
20,000. $1,500. First 1858 400. 58 400.
So what will be the average price?
122.3.
122.3. So we go to the next bench. 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 So yes.
So by control A, so control A is one is connecting the whole next to that is select so once you are able to come where you come down analysis, you can see so many things. We have so many things. You have the money. We need to restrict your I'm supposed to select this word. I'm supposed to come back and then I select my brain. My brain is all brain. So then make sure that one is selected, otherwise we'll be having some easy. So put it in and then some areas that are all today, how they can both need the summary, in our department. So then there is also something very important which I think in a to make sure that you contact in the language. So what do I mean by and for example, for our case, we have education, and then we have time. Education, and we have time. So at the point of so he's getting what is the last quote, and we are so what are going to be in mind? Next one to keep it there. The class going so the next one to be now or to be Before, it's a very difficult, sometimes I think, and then I reach. And that is married, which means that is and see there. So, by now, Libya, We have variable in the line. So our we are so then I come to the instances for instances get now let's control and then now the key. So we come down here, where we have one. Coming up with it, the great ones and out of it. We're not some guy. So I think okay. Okay. So another something like have to go and deal with the scale, fast grow, so after coming on and then there is something on we select before.
So have we finished? Are we up to the end?
That is a lot of
So the next date was supposed to be 20 what?
28th
So on 28. What happened on 28?
Issued
They issued 4,000.
200.
So they issued them in 122.3, which is supposed to be
513, 660,
513.
660,
So you subtract to get the balance.
11,000,
This one is 11,000,
1344,
1344.
740,
So what is the average?
122.2.
22.2. So we go to the next. The next will be when?
29.
So what happened on 29?
Purchased 2,400 units.
2,400 is at what price?
150,
Then
60,000.
60,000. So that this one should be what?
13,400. 1704, 7 out.
15,474.
Yes.
So get the average.
127.2. 127.2.
So we still have
100.
another date. So we check now the last date, which is where?
That's it.
So on budget, what happened?
Issued 5,600 units.
5,600. So you issue them at 127.2.
712, 320.
712, 320. So those instances.
7,800 units. 992 for 20.
992. So what should be the average?
127.2.
127. So this is now the valuation of the closing stock. So that should be able to give you the valuation of the closing stock. So are we okay up to that point? Those who are online. While I'm online, are you now okay up to that point? Yeah. So we have now concluded that topic. So in your notes, when you check through the class group, kuna notes zimetuma for labor. So we have now finished material. You see, when we started the issue of the cost accumulation, we classified them into three. There was material, labor, and overheads. So let us now go to the overhead. So online, confirm whether you can see some notes on the labor costs. Online, you confirm whether you can see some cost on the labor costs. Yeah, so let us now go through those notes on the labor costs. We now go through those notes for the labor cost, where they are saying that labor costs refer to all costs incurred in compensating the human resource employed to provide a useful service to the production process. So this compensation usually comes in the form of basic salary, overtime pay, bonus, and allowances. Then, therefore, the total gross earnings is computed as follows. So total gross earnings will be equal to the basic pay plus the bonus due plus the overtime premium. We also add the allowances. So labor cost can be classified into A, direct or indirect cost, being fixed or variable cost. C, controllable and non-controllable costs. So you will read those terms. You will read them. Then I've given you features of a satisfactory labor remuneration system. Even that one, you create time you read. There are methods of labor remuneration where we talk about time rate system and piece rate system in that order. They have also given you the next one, something about the incentive scheme, then group bonus scheme, then co-ownership incentives. So labor turnover in that order. So I will only ask you to create some time, you read the theory part, because we may not get sufficient time to go through the question, the handout. So you will read the theory part. So I want us to go to the computation part. I want us now to go to the computation part in respect to the labor. I want us now to go to the computation part with respect to labor. So we can start off with a question. We can start off with a question for August 2022. We can start off with a question for August 2022. Question number 1, part C. August 2022. Question number 1, part C. So that question 1, part C, it reads that Trackways Limited manufactures men's suits for the local market. Jobs are allocated to 2 operators, Johu and Mabili, with bonus paid for the hours served. With the bonus paid for the hours served. So in the month of July 2022, Jogo made 100 units, while Mabali made 105 units, for which the time allowed of 60 standard minutes and 50 standard minutes per unit, respectively, was credited. Additional information, note number 1. The basic wage rate was 360 per hour for both employees. Note number 2, for every hour served, a bonus was paid at a rate of 25% of the basic wage rate. The note number 3, hours worked in excess were paid at the basic wage rate plus 2/3. The note number 4, Johu completed his job in 88 hours, while Mabili completed his job in 78 hours. So a basic working week has got 80 hours, so required for each operator. Determine the amount of the bonus payable, the total gross wage, and also what wages cost per unit. So let us start with the Roman letter 1. So we compute the amount for the bonus. We want now to calculate the amount for the bonus. You want now to calculate the bonus. So you want now to compute the bonus. So bonus is normally calculated on the time served. For us to get the bonus, we use the time served. So you want to come up with bonus. So to get the bonus, we use the time served. So there were 2 workers there. There were 2 workers there, Johu and Mabili. So we start by getting the time allowed. we start by getting the time allowed. So to get the time allowed, you can see they said that in the month of July 2022, Jogu made how many units? 100 units. And Mabili made 105, for which time allowed is? Yeah, so you take 1,000 multiplied by 60. Then you'll be required to divide again by 60, because we require them in terms of hours. We require them in terms of hours. We require them in terms of hours. So how many hours? 100. Mabili was supposed to make how many units? 105. So each unit required how many hours?
50.
So multiplied by 50 minutes divided by 60 to convert them into hours.
87.5.
87.5. Then time taken. Time taken. So Jogo completed. We are about to see in the note number 4. Jogo completed his job in how many hours?
88 hours.
This one completed in 88 hours. How about Mabili?
78.
78. So we get the difference. We get a time saved. Time saved. So Joe, I said how many hours? So there was no savings. Fact, he worked excess. Yeah. Sema work, yeah, it's right. There is. But your minus it, I thought it is 88. 9.5. So from there now we complete the bonus. The bonus here. Job will take 12 multiplied by. It is 12 multiplied by. You see, they say in the note number 1. The basic wage rate was 360 per hour for both employees. The note number for every hour saved, a bonus was paid at a rate of what? 25% of. So get 25%. 25% of 360. So that will give you the bonus due to Jogo. This one you also take 9.5, then get 25% of 360. So after that, we now go to the Roman letter 2. The gross wages payable. We now also compute the gross wage payable. Shall also calculate the gross wage payable. Also calculate the gross wages payable. So to get the gross wages, is given by the basic pay. Then you add the basic pay. You add the bonus. So add overtime premium. Add the overtime premium. So we start off with the basic pay. We start off with the basic pay. Start off with the basic pay. So basic pay, we got the note number 5. See note 5. The basic working week has got how many hours?
18 hours.
So you take the 8 hours multiplied by the basic wage rate, which was 300 and what?
60.
1 by 360. That should be now the basic pay for job.
28,
28. Also, Mabili, where you still take 8 multiply 360. The bonus we have already calculated. Bonus you have already calculated. Joe, we got to. How about Mabili?
855.
Then there is now overtime premium. Overtime. There is overtime. So for the overtime premium, we come up with the time taken. Sorry, the basic working week. Basic. We start the basic time. So basic time, you can see they gave you 8 for each. Then time taken. Time taken. When you got the time taken, so it will be the reverse. Sorry. We start the time taken. Sorry. We start the time taken. So time taken, there is 88 and 71. But the basic week, so basic week, there is 80. So 80. So overtime hours. Overtime hours. So overtime hours, this one will be 8 hours. Overtime hours, that will be 8 hours. But when you check in the note number 3, hours worked in excess were paid at the basic wage rate plus what?
2/3.
2/3. The basic wage rate plus 2/3. So it is the same as 360 plus 2/3 of 360. Like that. At the basic wage rate plus 2/3 of the same. So it is the same as that way. So when you take 360 plus 2/3 of 360. Just confirm first. This is the same as 600. Or alternatively, because it is like 1 plus 2 over 3. So we know the least common is 3. So this one will go there 3 times, multiply that. This one will go there once, multiply 2. So it's the same as 5 over 3. It's the same as 5 over 3. So you simply take 5 over 3, multiply 306 to confirm whether you get the same. Yeah, so I hope we get that part. So what you do for this one, what you do down there, you now simply multiply the 8 hours multiplied by 5 over 3 of 306. So confirm the figure that we should be. So this will give me 48. So when you bring in half work over 3 works less. So there is no bar. So now you can add the basic pay plus the bonus plus the overtime pay. You get now the gross wages. So that you get now the gross wages.
$34,680.
This one is 24. How about this alone?
29,625.
So now after that, you can now calculate. We can now calculate the wages cost per unit. So Roma letter 3, we compute the wages cost. Wages cost. So we start off with the one for Joe. Where you take 34, 680, and divide by how many units? The 100 units. Remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. Then the one for Mamali. You take 39, 6, 91.
105.
That's the 105. So that is how you get the lowest cost per unit. So the next question we shall check is December 2022. Check December 2022. December 2022. Question number 3, part B. December 2022. Question number 3, part B. December 2022, question 3, part B.
So the only way we have knowledge of the use of the heat function, knowing how to use it, function, heat on the land. So when it is how to go that way, we have to go to the we come here and then because so before right, then what is then now our logical density our logical density is the past or the transfer of the whole or we can but another something with the negative we can also go when we start now we select different so if the project is greater than or equal to, if the project is greater than or equal to, or equal to this, and then you make sure that you log that procedure rule by pressing the button as well. And then I log. So if it is true, the project is what is accepted or accept. Otherwise, it is what? So that means how? So like that, we rely on control B. So how many projects have been accepted and they are rejected? There was a department of 2. Simply because I believe the decision rule. Otherwise, also maybe they can the work that is the decision rule. Like for example, if I come here and I change the percentage, maybe I say instead, maybe 9, or I say 9. You realize that there is one project before accepted. So now you can see here for the also, so it is only one project with the one accepted. It is not one project. So what is it? So at least we need familiarizing yourself to you need function in the community. So we can do something like that. That is how we are going to do it. So before you hear you want to know how there is also this you need organization for not about you are requested to be say and then so there goes other way you can have different, so they need to remove the so this number is integrated into 11, maybe 4, 9. So if you are very long into the numbers in a station, you are very long into the so you need the money. So we have to be able to bring forward. So let me just write some numbers. So now, this number will be money in market. So I'm not equal sign, and then not equal sign, and then now I'm equal. Now, 2, 4. And then you replace the CCP, and then you are going to C and the screen. And then you start making them. You select it. Then up the number, and then you press. The transit. You wanna say, so and then I do what? I got a belief. The fully draft was in our belief, or you can as well have what? You can as well align and then control the so that is how we can combine so combine the word the number so you can list to them maybe the fourth China we can move the time. We can work, we can move concatenate, then concatenate, so concatenate. So we start with this thing. Concatenate is a function. You can combine. Okay. You can combine S1 with 2, and then this combination, and then slightly, and then the party in a great okay, so let me ignite also about the work of these different kinds about the the number of different so this one we have the day before like for example, if I come to myself in 1, then it was I, and then equal, then I place the entire, and then maybe I say my equal before, and equal before something, and then maybe I need also here, before I so and then maybe I come up with my own decision. Maybe I say greater than or equal to 5,000. So I wanted the system, so I need the spreadsheet. But extra the data for this legal, and then once you do equal to 5,000 or the data and select one of them. I'm something that I'm very after. One of them. One of them. But this is what I'm saying. They want one. What is not one? Not one. Let's say and one. So I was told, so like I said, and then we have the list range, list of things what is selected, it is the data set. And then you put it for criteria range. The criteria range is equal. You must select the one. Or we can let us come with the and then where you want to copy your data. So make sure that you do another location. So we're not saying the copy to be location, so not in the class expected the data from only the web region. So let's try our report now. For the web region and the web region, so what can you do? It is the same thing. I think the last statement, then you put the interior range. You know, then now, let's say, you go back to that and you check one. So this one we have now only two levels from the region, which they are going to do problems is greater than or equal to 5,000. And
Unajua mtu akiandika barua huwa mara nyingi kuandika saa ngapi?
Lazima nipe kwanza address.
Barua nini tena?
Sasa andika na company name sign off. To company. Address.
Umesema unafaa kwenda lini? Kesho?
I can't write without an address.
Au hujapewa?
Ndio ameenda na kijana mama.
Joshua ameniambia kuna mtoto tu. Ameenda na gari.
Kuna majina tofauti. Sasa kama hawa ambao nadhani baadhi yao walizaliwa kabla yao.
Itakuwa nayo batari. Huyu hajaoa bado. Nani? Kwani kivaa natosha na huyo mzee? Hakuna haraka. Hii maisha haitakani haraka na makasiriko.
Hapo kuna makasiriko.
Hello. Hello. Niambie, mimi sijui kwenye mwalimu ameenda. Nasikia mkitana hapo. Sijui. Imagine. Utakuja kesho? Sawa. Mimi ameenda. Naona tukifunga class. Eh. Sawa. Poa.
Sylvie. So we have seen the question. Tumeiona hiyo swali niliwaambia. So we can first go through it because of the time, but we shall go through it tomorrow. So the question reads that Bingwa Limited operates a premium bonus system where workers receive a guaranteed basic hourly minimum rate of pay plus a bonus of 50% of the time served. So the following data is provided for the last week of November 2022. So particulars are given: Bell, Child, and Dan. So additional information, note number 1, no payment is made beyond the time served. The note number 2, the bonus which is paid at the basic hourly rate is applicable to the accepted output only. The note number 3, no penalty is imposed on the rejected output. No penalty is imposed on the rejected output. So from the above information, calculate for each employee the bonus hours and the amount of the bonus what? And Roma letter 2, labor cost for each good unit that was what? Produced. Yeah, like now, if you want to calculate what is meant to be the bonus hours, you start with the time allowed, then you minus the time taken. Then in the process, we shall be able now to get the bonus hours. Then after that, we shall be able to add what is meant to be. So that's now the information we have from that particular question. So the time is almost up. The time is almost up. I suspect it is better we do it tomorrow. When we meet tomorrow, I'll start now on that particular question. Then we finish the other questions. So we can stop there online for now. We can stop there online for now. So we can end our class at that point.